If you're an IT leader, you know how important it is to set up your users for success, providing them with everything they need to accomplish their goals. But in order to do that, you can't rely on constant emails or phone calls for them to request that service. You need to be smart about how you offer it. This is why an IT service catalog is a great asset for any IT organization that offers multiple products and services to its end users. It acts as a one-stop shop where users can see the services on offer and discover any information they might need in relation to those services. So what makes a great IT service catalog? Let's talk about that. So for those of you unfamiliar with the concept, an IT service catalog is a resource that provides end users with clear and accurate information on all IT services that an organization's IT department offers. It is a centralized database of active IT services. Now, the IT service catalog consists of two distinct but linked perspectives. The business service/customer view, which refers to what end users see on their side when they access the service catalog to request a service. You can imagine it as a storefront for users to browse services and from which they can request products and support from the IT service desk. And then there's the technical view, which is the internal view for IT resources, providing comprehensive technical, security, and workflow information. This includes approval workflows, technical manuals, and processes that are relevant to the service provider. Basically, this is what the IT team providing those services sees. Since the service catalog is a customer-facing service, it should be designed with the end user in mind. It is meant to provide clarity on the IT services offered, and typically it includes information like service name, service category, service description, service owner, service availability, and service level agreement. Now, this isn't a comprehensive list, and organizations may choose to include more or less information based on what's relevant to their stakeholders. So why do you need an IT service catalog? The key goal is to simplify the process of making an IT service request. Without knowing what's available, information specific to services, or the time frame for turnaround, end users would find it arduous and complicated to make these requests. Imagine, for instance, that a member of your organization requires a new work computer. Without a service catalog, this operation would be a back and forth flurry of emails, requests for clarification, explanations about availability of assets, and questions about turnaround times. This would also typically rope in other members of the organization, and perhaps even other departments such as HR. The process becomes cluttered and unclear, creating a bottleneck effect. Now imagine how it would be for a more complex process, such as a new employee onboarding, which involves the allocation of IT assets, creation of a bank account, all kinds of paperwork, and much more. The process becomes even more complex simply for lack of clarity, of a streamlined communication channel, and clearly delineated processes. Once you've made the decision to implement the service catalog, the most important thing is to ensure that it accurately reflects the needs of your users. So here are some tips to make your service catalog work for you and your organization. Identify stakeholders and communicate with them. Involve your end users and stakeholders by talking to them about what they would need in order to more effectively perform their jobs. The goal is to elevate your service desk's efficiency, so communicate with them and other IT teams to assess the services they currently provide, the processes already in place, and what might be missing. Define the service offerings and permissions. It's important to define and categorize your services, taking stock of all the services offered by the IT department, the workflows that are already in place to support it, and how long each one takes to complete. Create service-specific SLAs and fulfillment strategies. Designate service owners for each service to act as the point of contact. It's important to set fulfillment mandates that are realistic and sustainable, therefore ensuring smooth delivery and a good customer experience. Design your service catalog for optimum user experience. You want your IT service catalog to be easy to navigate, helping users quickly find the services they need, and therefore reducing any chance of muddying the waters. Make it a friendly user experience, giving visibility to all the key items as well as the attributes of each service offering. This is where a tool like InvGate Service Desk with its highly customizable options comes in especially handy. Integrate your service catalog with the self-service portal. The self-service portal provides a single location for end users to find information in your knowledge base, create support tickets, and make requests, as well as follow up on active items. Your service catalog is a crucial component of the self-service portal. So make sure it is prominently displayed with the most popular services at the top for easy access. Continual service improvement. Once your service catalog is up and running, monitor your KPIs to identify possible areas of improvement. There are many factors to consider. Improving efficiency and making processes easier for users is a continuous journey, one you will keep improving on with time and practice. By keeping the lines of communication with your user base open and by using tools such as InvGate Service Desk, which help you quickly and easily customize your service catalog, you can make this an invaluable resource for your user base. We hope we've given you some useful information on this topic. Do you have thoughts on service catalog of your own? Let us know in the comments, and please like the video and subscribe to InvGate Academy for more videos on the ins and outs of service management.